Are you worried that you will gain weight after quitting smoking and that makes you postpone quitting again and again and again? This is Nasia Davos, and by the end of this video, you will know what causes you to gain weight when quitting and how to avoid it this time. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel to get more videos like this. So, gaining weight is a big fear for many smokers. Maybe you've gained weight in past quit attempts, or maybe you know others who quit and gained a lot of weight and you don't want this to happen to you. So let me tell you a short story first that will help put things in perspective. So there was once this man who had stolen a basket of fruits from the king's garden. One of the guards caught him and sent him to the king for his punishment. The king told him he had a choice of two punishments. He could be hung by a rope or take what's behind the big, dark, scary iron door. The fruit thief quickly decided on the rope. And as the guard was putting the noose around his neck, the thief turned to the king and asked, "By the way, out of curiosity, what's behind that door?" "You know, it's funny," said the king. "I offer everyone the same choice and nearly everyone picks the rope." "So," said the thief, "tell me, what's behind the door?" "I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna tell anyone," he said, and pointed to the noose around his neck. The king paused and then said, "Freedom." But it seems most people are so afraid of the unknown that they immediately take the rope. So the same way, quitting smoking might create this fear of the unknown inside you, a fear of not knowing how to handle your cravings, your life, and in our case today, your weight. And fear forces you to postpone quitting over and over again. It's like choosing the rope so you can avoid facing the unknown. Know what I mean? So my aim is to shed some light on the closed, dark iron door of quitting by showing you what causes weight gain and how you can avoid it. And you can, because one thing's for sure, cigarettes do not have any magic ingredients that keep you thin. If they did, then there wouldn't be any overweight smokers, and that's not the case. In fact, what you see most of the times is that people who are afraid of gaining weight are those who are struggling or have struggled to maintain a weight they like as smokers. Okay? Okay, let's dive in. So first things first, do you have to put on weight when you stop smoking? The answer is no. Professor McIntosh, director of the Tobacco Cessation Center, also says that not everyone gains weight after quitting, and even those who do gain on average just 4 to 10 pounds. That's 5 kilograms. This happens mainly for 3 reasons. Reason number 1 is that nicotine cravings feel a lot like hunger cravings. You see, when you stop supplying your body with nicotine, you go through physical withdrawal. During the first 5 days, your body expels the nicotine and you experience physical cravings, and that feeling is like a twitch in your stomach, which is very similar to hunger. So what happens is you get tricked into eating when you're not really hungry. Now, on top of that, within 2 days after you quit, your senses of taste and smell improve, so you enjoy food more, you eat more of it, and you put on weight. Reason 2 is that you have lower sugar levels in your blood. See, when you're a smoker, the chemicals in the cigarettes cause your body to release sugar in your bloodstream within seconds after lighting up, while a healthy body releases sugar naturally 20 minutes after you eat. So the chemicals in the cigarettes that cause your body to release sugar right after you smoke is something unnatural and affects the balance of your body. So when you quit, you experience lower sugar levels until your body adjusts back to normal health. The problem is that when your blood sugar levels drop, you crave food. So you eat. But as a non-smoker, you need to wait 20 minutes to get the energy from that food and feel good. But because you're used to having an immediate release of sugar instead of waiting it out, what most people do is eat more and more and more and more to satisfy that craving. And reason number 3 is that smoking increases your metabolism by raising your blood pressure and heart rate. If you smoke a pack a day, you burn around 250 calories a day. This happens because smoking overworks your heart and makes it beat faster in an unnatural and unhealthy way. So the reason you may gain weight is that when you quit, your metabolism starts returning to normal. So you may eat the same while your body burns around 250 fewer calories per day. And that's why some people may gain 2 pounds the first week after quitting. But this weight is not an indication of how much weight you will gain in the future. It's just your metabolism that's trying to adjust, and it will if you remain smoke-free. Now, if you look at those 3 reasons, you'll realize that none of them is out of your control, okay? That's why I'll give you 3 simple steps to follow to help you quit without gaining weight. Step 1 is to plan your meals every day for 4 weeks after you quit smoking. Quitting smoking will require your focus and mental energy, so if on top of that you also have to decide what to eat at every meal, well, that's tiring and you might end up making some unhelpful food choices. But having a structure will help you stay on track, so make sure you have the same number of meals at the same time every day. This will help you avoid the side effects of low blood sugar. Like Joel Spitzer explains, when you smoke, you may go for hours without food. But if you do the same when you quit, your sugar levels will drop and you will feel cravings and side effects like headaches, tiredness, dizziness, and you'll feel cranky. It will also help you to have a glass of fruit juice on the first 3 smoke-free days and avoid, of course, chocolates, cupcakes, and all of those things because they will cause you to gain weight and it won't have anything to do with quitting. Moving on to step 2, which is exercise. The longer you stay smoke-free, the more energy you'll have and the better you will breathe, which will allow you to exercise. If you can't exercise, just walk. Walking for just 10 minutes is infinitely better than not walking at all. And last, step 3 is to do a new after-meal behavior. For all smokers, finishing their meal is followed by a cigarette, right? So you have trained your mind to expect a cigarette in order to say, I'm done eating. And without this anchor, you can extend your meal and eat more. This is true especially when you're having a meal with other people. If you're not smoking, you may find yourself having a second or even a third plate of food so you can keep yourself busy. That's why we need to find a new after-meal behavior, a new anchor, something that's actionable and easy to do. For example, what you can do is when you finish your meal, get up immediately and say, the end. Or right after your meal, get up and brush your teeth. If you're at work, use a mouthwash to give you a fresh taste. You can also go to the bathroom, look in the mirror and say a mantra. You can stretch or do deep breathing. All this can work. But listen, for this to work, you have to do it consistently. If you don't do it consistently, then sometimes it will work, but others it won't. But if you do it every time, it will work when you need it the most. Because you're training your brain to break the associations between the trigger of finishing a meal and smoking. Now you know why you might gain weight while quitting and how you can avoid it by 1. Have a daily meal plan for 4 weeks after you quit. 2. Exercise as much as you can. And 3. Get a new after-meal behavior. I hope after this video you feel a bit more confident and encouraged to quit smoking. If you want to learn more about how to quit smoking without gaining weight, make sure you get the foundational video of the CBQ method. The CBQ method is a psychology-based method that helps you overcome the mental dependence on smoking and quit without willpower and without struggling with side effects like weight gain, anxiety, and painful cravings. I've added the link of the video in the description. If you like this video, hit the like button below and leave a comment and let me know what can be your after-meal behavior and what's one thing you took away from this video that you can apply to your next quit attempt. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Also, please share this video with someone who can benefit from it and be sure to subscribe to get new videos about how to quit smoking for good. Thank you for being here and see you in the next video.